Today we have episode 2 with Jenna here. She is going to be doing her testimony and talking to us a little bit about how she got involved in the Bible Buddies Bible study group. So welcome, Jenna. Welcome, welcome.
Yes,
thank you for coming.
Mm-hmm.
Coming this bright early morning. So I wanted to go through some questions that I've kind of been, asking others, and I'm going to just, go by what this is. And if you feel like you need to go off and you want to talk about more other than this, then that's fine too. Just making it very intimate for yourself, whatever you want. There's really no rules. So my first question, Jenna, is what was going on in your life when you felt the pull to turn to Jesus and seek him more intentionally?
I would honestly say I was just pretty much lost. Just trying to stand on my own understanding, trying to control every situation I was in. Just pretty much very broken and depressed. I was just going through a lot of things. I don't even know how to explain it. It was just a really ugly feeling. Bad feelings mentally,
okay.
And so just going through a lot of things, and I really just kept venting to a friend, and her mom's the one that does the Bible studies, and she's the one that told me to come because I kept venting to her about it. She's probably like, I'm tired of hearing it. No, I was kidding.
Nice.
No, she I was just venting to her, and she encouraged me to come here. She told me a few times. It was the second time she told me I finally came to Bible study, or turning to.
Okay. So per se, reaching out to somebody to kind of vent, like you said, is kind of where conversations start happening.
Yeah.
Nice. What led you to join this particular Bible study? You said already, a friend kind of guided you here. How did you feel walking into it for the first time?
To be honest, I was a little nervous just because, like you said, we're very small within a community. I just was kind of nervous and not sure how to feel about it. Everybody knows everybody, you know what I mean? So it's just they're gonna know that something's going on in my life, but it wasn't like that. They were very welcoming, loving, not judgmental. So It was really good. I really liked it. And to be honest, I wasn't educated. I don't know about Bible studies. I didn't know about Bible studies, or that to go to certain churches or anything. So I think it was really good, and it's been a blessing for me ever since. Walking in, they just were very welcoming. And because I didn't, and honestly, this is only the first Bible study I've ever been to, but it's I love it.
Nice. That's so good. I think that plays an importance too, is the safe space and feeling comfortable. Being able to be open to people that you don't know is hard, but it gets better. Since attending the Bible study, what has God revealed to you personally, or how has your understanding of the word deepened?
Before, I didn't really understand it. Obviously, I was kind of reading. I always had a Bible. My mom gave me a Bible years ago, but more or less kind of looking at it as a book, reading it as you would a normal book. But being here, helping, it's been helping me open my heart, open the eyes to my heart, and realizing what my true and real calling is that he needs from me. It's opened so many doors for me where, now when I do, go into my my battles of depression and everything like that, I know what I'm to do. I'm to go to my word, I'm to go into my Bible, feeling frustrated. Even now, still struggling sometimes, I still know this is what I need to do. I need to start praying, I need to get into my word, you know what I mean? And before, I was always just in the dumps, I never knew how to handle it. I just gone through the emotions, and now it's a different feeling for me, because I was just talking to it about with the family member, where I was like, is something wrong with me? I don't feel angry like I used to all the time, or depressed like I do all the time, or these emotions that I would feel every day, and now I don't feel it. Is something wrong with me? Is this what it feels like to not have these feelings anymore?
It went away.
Yeah, and that's all the grace of God, because he's helping me and showing me,
Yes.
So it's helped me a lot, where to go, what to look up, and what will help me,
Okay, awesome. And then number 4, how has your walk with Jesus impacted other areas of your life, like your relationships, your mindset, your daily habits? I even threw in there, like work, you know, because we have multiple roles we play, right? We have work, we have home, we have relationship, we have habits, we have children. How has your walk with Jesus impacted those areas?
I would say it helped a lot. Like, to be honest, like I when I'm walking into work, I pray because, you know, like you said, it's not everybody, you know, prefers that. Not everybody even knows, you know. So it's just like, I it actually helped my prayer life though, having to pray all the time to protect myself, regard my heart, just so I'm not speaking ugly or snapping or involving myself in talks I shouldn't be involving myself in. And then not only that, even with my family, like before, you know, I kind of wasn't sure, was kind of scared to be bold, you know, but, you know, standing firm, being bold, you know, knowing that He is my Lord and Savior, and knowing, like, not to be embarrassed. You know, now, like, you know, I encouraged my sister to come. She started coming to Bible study. I encouraged my mom to come. She started coming to Bible study, you know. And so just, you know, even trying to get my other family to come as well, just talking to them. So I feel like it's really been helping around me. I couldn't imagine last year all of us being together, at least having my mom and my sister with me together, you know, even going to church with my family too, you know, them starting to come, my nephews are starting to come, you know, and just it changing, you know what I mean, for my family.
Okay.
Them starting to come and just still working on it, you know.
Okay. So they probably seen a shift in Jenna to where now it's like shifting to like, let's go and let's see, or, you know, I'm going to go see, and you guys are all starting to come together. So that's amazing. That's amazing stuff.
Yeah. Even like, oh, sorry. I don't
know. No, you're good.
I would say even like in my relationship, obviously, you know, not really being educated in it, but trying to show him as well in our family, in our home as well. Trying to show them because we didn't have it, you know.
Yeah, that's so good, so good. What would you say to another person who feels lost, broken, or unsure about faith, but is thinking about coming to a Bible study? Not even specifically Bible buddies, but a person who may be out there watching that wants to, you know, maybe they're not close to where Bible buddies is, but they're like in another state, but they know there's a Bible study. What would you say to them?
I would encourage them to go, you know, just try it, just go. What's one chance, or what's one, you know, time or 2 times going just to see and fill it out? What is it going to do? Because, you know, I was the same way, trying to do it myself, trying to understand myself. What's the worst that's going to happen if I go? And now look where it helped me. So I would encourage them, you know, just try it. Just, you know, find somebody, find a resource, find somebody, you know, because that's kind of what happened with me. I found somebody. They encouraged me to come, and now I have all these sisters. You know what I mean? So it's scary. Don't get me wrong. It is scary, but I would encourage you because it will help so much. It will help so much, not only just in your life and your heart, you know, for, you know, eternal life. That's your main goal. You know what I mean? Not just here on earth. You know? So I would encourage, you know, just, you know, even if they are watching me, they may know me. Like, reach out. I'm not, you know, you can always message me, always call me. It doesn't, I mean, I would want them to know, you know.
Nice. That's so good. So good. So good. Well, that's amazing stuff. That sounds like it's been a whole, and how long have you been part of Bible Buddies?
So it'll be a year now.
A year?
Yeah, so things started changing for me for a year.
Okay.
Trust me, it didn't feel like it, but like being here and like kind of praying on it and thinking about it, just like I was like telling you, like mentally, like I'm just like, wow, like, you know what I mean? I didn't realize at the time, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm just thinking too much into it, but I'm just like, no, I think this is what it's supposed to be like. I'm not supposed to be stressed out, worried every day, you know?
Yeah.
So it's been helpful. It's been a year.
That's a good stretch of time, right? Well, wow, that's amazing stuff, Jenna. I mean, I feel again, with the purpose of this is, you know, I invited you and several others on here to speak about this because it's something that we don't talk about a lot in our community, or if we do, it's just to certain people. But I think encouraging the community as a whole, people who are wondering, you know, whether it be part of their church that they're involved in, if they have a Bible study, you know, it helps just build on the relationship people are building with God themselves, right? So I want to thank you. Thank you for coming on and being vulnerable and sharing your story. You know, it's not easy. And just, you know, hopefully anybody out there, you know, wants to reach out, reach out. Even if it's just a question how to get connected to your own, you know, church, you know, Bible study, or whether it be this one. Reach out to us. Don't be shy. We don't bite. We'll just pull you to Bible study to eat, because we eat a lot at Bible study. But thank you. That's going to be it for this session. I thank you for, you know, joining in and watching this. Thank you very much.